Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Endev. In this video, you will find what I consider as the top 5 best combos of Beyblade Burst when playing in the standard stadium. Let me start with some honorable mentions and explain why they didn't make it to the list. World Spear Gun Wheel Drift 1S. This combo would be on the top 5 if spin changing is allowed. But since most tournaments played on standard stadium prohibits it, its use becomes limited. Because of that, the main use of this combo is to shut down the prevalent right spin stamina combos when it is set on the left spin. If ever you join a tournament that allows spin change, then this combo should be your priority. And you can still improve it if you have the Diabolos chip. Xiphoid Perseus Spread Dash Extreme Dash 4. This combo is perhaps the best right spin attacker. The reason why I don't consider it in the top 5 is because it wears down easily, which affects its attack power. Not everyone has the luxury to buy new parts, so use it wisely. Also, there is a better option for attack type which I will be discussing later on this video. These two combos are conditionally good and you can use them together with some combos in the top 5 depending on the tournament match type that you are playing on. There are certain lineups that can utilize them and other lineup options that you can use which I will be discussing on a separate video. So now, let's talk about my top 5 best combos in standard stadium. It is important to take note of the stadium because combos are optimized depending on where you play them. So for my number 1 combo, and 2, you heard it right, I have 2 combos tied on top. They basically have the same parts and differs only on the blade. They are Wind Lucifer Illegal Bearing Drift 9 and Dynamite with F-Gear Lucifer Illegal Bearing Drift 9. They are the top 2 combos and it is up to you which copy you have is the better one. The parts that we buy slightly varies and it is up to us to determine on our own which one performs better. But basically, you can't go wrong with either of them. So it is up to you which blade you prefer. Just remember that tournaments usually have no repeating parts rule. Let us say you chose to use Dynamite Lucifer. Then, you can use Hyperion on Wind instead. After Beyblade Burst have ended, these 2 right spin stamina combos have dominated the meta, which leads to my 3rd combo. Guilty Longinus Spread Dash Extreme Dash 4. This Beyblade is the counter to combos using Bearing Drift Driver since it is prone to knockouts when faced with attack-type combos on rubber drivers. I prefer using Spread Dash Disc because there is a big chance that you will encounter a mirror match due to the popularity of this combo. In mirror matches, the tendency is that your base will just chase each other and it will oftentimes go down to a stamina battle. If it comes to this, the Spread Dash has an advantage against opponents that uses disc that is not round in shape like Fortress. Number 4. Burst Helios over Drift 0. By now, you should already know that right spin stamina combos are on top of the meta. So they are most likely what you will face in competitive tournaments. Because of that, the value of this combo increases since it has better chance of winning in opposite spin matchups when used in high mode. If it gets matched up with the same spin, you have the option to set it in low mode. Flexibility is the main feature of this combo because you can use it in any match type, unlike World on Drift combo which is best used in deck format only if spin changing is not allowed. Number 5. Vanish Bahamut over Metal Drift 0. This combo is the best build for spin stealing or equalization. Just don't forget to set it on high mode when matched up against opposite spin base and low mode in same spin matchups. The Rubber Vanish is also best in shock absorption, and when you combine it with the Rubber Bahamut core for better burst resistance and Metal Drift for the stronger springs, it makes this combo harder to beat. Aside from that, you can use this combo to test how mentally tough your opponent is through the long matches that usually comes to a draw. It may sound like a joke, but by definition, jokes are half meant. You may notice that most of the combos here share the same parts and it is because only 3 combos are usually played in standard stadium. The top 3 discs are Illegal, Over, and Spread Dash. The top 3 armors are 9, 0, and 4. The best stamina driver is bearing drift. The best attack driver is extreme dash. And the best opposite spin driver is either drift or metal drift. You should understand that it is the limitation of a 3 Beyblade format because all the good parts are concentrated into 3 combos only. You will only see a significant combo diversity once you play in a 5 Beyblade format like the 5G and an advanced format like the Domination where a ban phase is included. You can still make minor adjustments on the combos listed here depending on the lineup that you wanna build. For example, is making a lineup for a 3v3 or 3G will be different from a lineup designed for a deck format. You also need to make slight adjustments if you want to play both Wind and Dynamite together. On the other hand, making a 5-bay lineup will surely affect parts management for your combos. All of this lineup building will be discussed on a separate video since it is a topic of its own. The important thing is now you have an idea of what the best combos are. It will be easier to make lineups when you already have something to work on and improve. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you are new to the channel by simply tapping on my end screen logo. Let me know in the comments what you consider as the best combos in Standard Stadium. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my list. Everyone just keep on enjoying Beyblades. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next video.